Have you ever acquired an RC car that you have like 2 or 3 of? Well, I did it again. So I did a little dealio yesterday, had a gentleman come over. His name's Matt, very cool dude. So Matt brought 2 RC cars over here to do a trade deal with me on. So I traded him a crawler with a nice Hobbywing setup and a servo, and then some parts that I had here in the shop that he could use for his other stuff, for his other RCs. But yeah, the temptation was there, you guys. I'm telling you. I mean, even though I have like 4 or 5 of these cars each, you know, one I had 4 of. I think the other car that I got from him I had like 5 of. I can't remember. They're on the wall, but I couldn't help myself. You know, I don't know what it is, but we're gonna go ahead and show you both the cars that I got. They're in pretty decent shape. They're both gonna need cleaned up, service probably, and then I know there's one part missing off one car, which we'll show you, and then there's a fix that I had to do on the other, which I already fixed it. It was on, I think it was on the rear, front or rear, I can't remember. It was the hex. So I still need to go through these cars. One I might be doing a project on. So it might be a donor car. We'll see. So first car I got from him is the Traxxas Drag Slash, you guys. I mean, I have 2 of the, yeah, I have 2 drag slashes. I have a C10, which is a purple one, and then I have a Fox Body Drag Slash. So I already have 2 of these. It's going to be number 3. On top of, I have a low C22 drag car, and I have a Team Associated DR10 as well. So now I'm going to have 5 drag cars in the shop. But I think this one here is going to be the donor, because I have some really nice parts I want to do a custom build on. And I'm thinking about taking this one, taking the parts I need off this one and doing a custom build. So I'm thinking about doing that. You guys want to see it, just put it down in the comments. I may just do it off camera and show you guys. If you guys want to actually see me kind of go through the steps on building a custom drag car, let me know. So really nice car. Also got an extra body with it, which is a Mustang Fox Body drag body. Fox Body drag body. So yeah, it's a run body. It's got some dings and dents in it. Just a quick paint job, nothing special on this. So we got 4 Hoosier drag tires or something. So that's nice to have. Gave me a new body mount setup, Traxxas number 3619. If I wanted to use the Fox Body body, you gotta have different body mounts to put on this. And then of course the front foam bumper for it to put on the front of this. And we got some extra shocks and shock spacers. And of course we got the manual with the tools. So that's pretty nice. Don't even look like the tool's been open, I don't think. Yeah, the tools haven't even been open, so that's pretty good. So yeah, this is the first car that I got. So let me show you the next one, and then I'll show you guys up close both of them. All right, next car I got from him in the trade deal, a Traxxas Slash Ultimate. This is the orange and blue one. I have the green and blue one over there. Brand new, never ran it, but now I got another one. It's the orange and blue one. Of course, he's ran it. You know, it does have quite a bit of wear on the bottom. You know, I couldn't pass this car up. You know, if I have a chance to get another Slash Ultimate, I'm going to do it. I have some plans for this. I'm going to get a new body. I know you can still get them on eBay, the brand new Slash Ultimate body, so we're going to do that. And I'm going to get this thing nice again. I'm probably going to end up replacing the front and rear bumper and skids and all that. I'm going to do all this work off camera. Usually my restoration videos, they don't get very good traction. I don't get really a lot of views on them, so I'm not gonna do those a lot. I may like get this done and then show you guys on a video. So I guess from what he was telling me, he did break a drive line or 2 on this, I think, and then he replaced it. But I was looking close at it, and it ended up being one that wasn't the one that was supposed to be on here. So this is a regular drive shaft or drive line. It's not like the other ones. These are a little bit more heavier dutier. So this I'm going to have to replace anyway. I'm thinking about putting metal CVDs all the way around this car anyhow. But yeah, I mean, it's decently clean. Not real bad. He put this dual fan on. I'm probably going to end up taking this off and going with a single fan, honestly. Because it's kind of bending up over these wires, and I don't really like that too much. He did put a XT60 connector on this. I may leave this on, or I may just switch it back to Traxxas connector so I can use my other Traxxas batteries. I do have 3S batteries for an XT60. They're kind of small for the battery tray. I just have to put a bunch of foam in there, and I don't really like doing that, but I may do that and see how it goes. The underside, I mean, it's got quite a bit of scrapes on it, but you know, that's what these cars are for. You know, you buy them to have fun, and you run them, and they're going to get scraped up and stuff like that. So I do plan on replacing a few pieces on the bottom, and I'm going to try to clean this chassis up as good as I can. Unless I can get a newer chassis or a nice, you know, better chassis for this, because I will switch the chassis out. But if I can't find a nice one or something, I'll just keep this and try to clean it up as good as I can. And hopefully I can, you know, get a couple pieces replaced on the bottom here. Wheels and tires look decent still. Hopefully they'll clean up nice. I am going to have to re-glue some of these wheels. The only damage really on one wheel is this one got quite a bit scuffed up in here. But you know, I mean, that's going to happen. But yeah, it's a pretty nice Slash overall. You know, you can't beat an Ultimate Slash, Ultimate Rustler, XRT, X-Max. I have all four of those. I really want to get the Max Ultimate, you guys, but that thing is so pricey. It is on sale right now, but yeah. You know, you got your aluminum thread body shocks, aluminum knuckles and blocks for the front on a Ultimate. And then you got your aluminum rear hubs on the back. And you got your aluminum drive line. So the body is not bad. It's not as bad as what I thought it would be. There is some scrapes, you know, on the back of the plastic. The front looks really good though. And then the underside, not bad. A little dirty, scuffed up from the wheels here on the bottom. The only problem with the body is it has got some cracks in the back, so I'm going to try to patch those up. But other than that, this will be a good run body. But yeah, I really plan on cleaning this thing up as good as I can get it, like new almost, replace some parts on it, and yeah, you guys are going to have another Slash Ultimate in the collection. So we'll move on to the next car. Another Drag Slash C10. I love these C10 bodies. I'm a big classic car guy. Trucks, cars, I don't care what it is. I love the old Chevys and Fords. So this body is in really, really nice shape, really. I think it's only been on its top once. Got some little bit of scuffing here on the back of the cab. But other than that, you guys, this thing is sweet. No cracks. Pretty clean inside, too. I don't see any cracks. So this thing's really good. Onto the truck. Very clean drag car, really. He's only missing the gear cover. I think I might have one in the shop. If not, I'll just order one. They're only like, I don't know, $4 to $6. I don't know how much they are now, but of course I do have the foam for the front of this if I need it. It has to be taken off when you put the C10 body on. And then he has a XT60 connector on this car as well. He said he likes to run these connectors because, of course, I think the only batteries he had was probably batteries that had this connector on it, so that's why he switched them out. But yeah, other than that, the only wear on the bottom is in the back here. It must have really squatted down. You know, it really must have squatted down when it launched, because it was scraping this back right here. I never really seen that on a drag car. It's scraping this much on the back of this part here. But the rest of this chassis is nice. So yeah, I mean, this ain't gonna bother me too much. But like I said, I might not even need this chassis because I'm gonna tell you guys, I have a I think it's a Drag Race Concepts full carbon fiber drag chassis for a Slash. They're like $300. So I'm thinking about taking this as a donor and making a custom build. So I'll probably need the motor and ESC, transmission. These do have the Magnum 272R transmissions that are really nice. We put a brand new one in my son's Bandit build. And yeah, I'm really excited to maybe do this build. And then the rest of the parts I don't use, I'll just throw in the drawer and keep for extras. So that's usually what I do. Any extra parts, I just put them in a drawer or just put them up in case I need to replace a part. Or if I break a part, I have it. Maybe I might have it. Then I'll need to steal the servo and the suspension on it and stuff like that. Wheels and tires. The chassis and shock towers I won't need. Or the wheelie bar. So it does have the wheelie bar. Sometimes when I see drag cars online for sale, they're missing the drag bar, the wheelie bar on it. But yeah, this one's in really nice shape. You know, it's not bad. So I'm very excited to get this one. And of course, I do have both the transmitters. I do have people saying, oh, didn't you get a transmitter with it? I always get my transmitters. I really don't like trading or buying an RC without one. Sometimes there's very rare instances where I will. But yeah, got both transmitters. There it is. That's what the RC addiction will get you guys. Multiple RCs of the same car. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of a thing between an addiction, impulse buying and trading, and just, I don't know, the mindset of, okay, you know, there's a car that I'm going to sell or trade, and someone wants to offer you something that you already have. It's hard to pass up sometimes, especially when you get, you know, like for example, a Traxxas Ultimate. You know, it's hard to pass up something like this. And even the drag cars, even though there is a lot of them, the market's kind of flooded with these. People want like $300 to $400 for these, and they're really flooded. But they, you know, it's got the Volanion 3S in them. It's got that 272 Magnum transmission in them, and the chassis is proven on these cars. It's just hard to pass these up, even though I got multiples of each. So yeah, you guys, that is it. Thought I'd share this with you. We're going to keep buying, selling, and trading RCs. That's what I love to do. So if you like the content, you guys, like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell for more videos. Support me in the here on the channel, you guys. I appreciate it. All of you that are watching, just make sure you subscribe and hit that bell. And that's all I got for you. We'll see you on the next one. Not used to the light, I was born at night, but I'm used to a fight, not a new sight. Left, right, hair, body, roll the dice. No regrets when I finally leave, I'll finally be the final, be a better me. My destiny is to invest in me, a quest to be the best, yeah, legend free. From a world that's been feeling so wounded, I got dreams and they feel so lucid.